Welcome to my video. My name is Casey. I'm currently in Labadee, Haiti, which is absolutely beautiful. Come with me on this adventure.
Last week I left you guys while I was in Paradise Cove in Labadee, Haiti. After this I took the boat back to port and then walked over to a second boat which was for the snorkel safari, and I unfortunately only got one picture since I don't have a waterproof camera yet, and it was just a quick little ride back to port.
So I just got off my snorkel cruise. It was really fun. Got to see a lot of cool sea creatures, and the staff was just so much fun and so caring, made sure that we were all safe. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting to get back on the boat because it is about 3:30. We're supposed to be back on around by 4:30, no later than 4:30. But there's a pretty large crowd all walking right now, so I'm just going to sit here and kind of hang out for a minute and kind of rest. It's been a very busy day, but it's been wonderful. I'm honestly a little sad that I have to go back on the boat. I wish I could stay here a few days, but I can't. I have to go back on the ship. So after I get back on the ship, I plan on taking a shower and taking a nap. Catch up with you later.
Back on the ship, this was my fit for Caribbean night. I had chicken parm for dinner, and then I went to a magic show, which I realized I've seen before on a different ship. That's never happened to me before. After the magic show, I went to the cocktail bar for a little bit of Caribbean music, and then I went to the casino and donated a little bit of money to the casino. And I ended the night at a red party on this skate rink that they converted into a club for the night. After a super long night, I ended up going to bed and waking up super late the next morning, where luckily they still had breakfast available. And then I went out to the pool deck and watched the sexiest man competition, which, let me tell you, these guys really went all out for this. They were dancing, acting like animals, but one man in particular, he wouldn't really dance until they brought his wife on stage and put her in a chair, and then he just went crazy and the crowd went crazy. I wish I could play it for you, but the copyrighted music's in the background. But I promise you the crowd watching this just went absolutely nuts. As you can see why, but he did not win, unfortunately. After all the excitement on the pool deck, I went down to the ice arena. They had a performance with the ice skaters. This was based off of different eras, so each era had its own music, had its own costumes, and they had some mixes of the solo performers and some couple performances, and then also they had all of them out there at one time. But this was one of my favorite couples performance here, and these skaters were so talented, had so much energy. I really enjoyed this performance. It was honestly the favorite one of the entire cruise. Next on the agenda, I headed up to the spa where I had a massage, and this was a bamboo massage, and no joke, this massage therapist had me fighting for my life. It was extreme deep tissue, which I did need, so I can't say it was the most relaxing experience, but it definitely worked those muscles.
I'm off to see the Broadway production Grease for Royal Caribbean. This is my last night of entertainment, so I'm out a little early at 6 p.m. and then I'll have dinner, and there's supposed to be a special party this evening. So I'm going to run off and get a seat, and I'll see you guys later.
Grease isn't exactly my favorite musical, but they did a good job on the cruise, especially with the props. After the musical, I went to dinner, which was Caribbean themed, so I had some coconut shrimp and the steak with a side of plantains, which I actually asked for those extra. They were really good. And since it was the last dinner on the cruise, they do a farewell kind of thank you with all of the staff from the restaurant. I went back to my room for a little costume change because I had to be themed for the party later tonight. See if you can guess the theme from this outfit. Before the party, though, I stopped by one of the competitions, which was Battle of the Sexes, and this is the boys reenacting a birth, which just cracked me up. And then off to the party. I love that they have that platform drop from the ceiling. That's the second time for the cruise that I saw that. It's really cool. It's a nice touch. The man with microphone is the cruise director, which I actually liked him, and the cruise director does make a difference on your cruises. So this was pretty fun. Everybody was having a good time. And you can kind of see those windows in the background. That is to the rooms, the promenade view rooms, which is the same room that I stayed in. Next, I went up to the Viking Crown Lounge, which they were having a Latino night. So Latino music, everybody was dancing, having a good time. I regret not checking out this lounge earlier in the cruise, just didn't have the time. I didn't get to stay very long because I wanted to go back to my room and get ready for debarkation the next day.
Good morning. Today is a sad day. It is the last day of the cruise. I'm actually getting off the cruise here in a little bit. It's about 7:45. I have to be out of my room by 8. I've already done a once over, made sure I've got everything. I actually found the TV remote underneath the bed on the last day because I've not turned the TV on one time. So it was fine under there. I didn't need it. I actually got something exciting today. I get to meet Mike from Fun Sun Travel 123. I call him my cruise guy. He's been booking cruises for me for about 2 years. We got connected from a friend of a friend 2 years ago, and I could not tell you how many cruises he's booked for me and how much he's helped me. I'll actually do a review on his company and his services in the review video after this one. He's picking me up from the cruise terminal, and he's taking me to my rental car in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm excited to meet him for the first time. And yeah, so I gotta go grab some breakfast and then wait for my number to be called. They just called number 10. My number is 15, so it shouldn't be too much longer and I'll be off the ship. What's up? I made it. So I've got my rental car. I'm on my way to a resort. So I bought a resort pass that includes access to the resort, the pool, and I think it has a spa as well. So I'm gonna go check that out for a couple hours. My flight's not until I think like 9:15. So I've got a lot of time. I think it's about 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And I won't be back here until at least 7:15. So once I get to the resort, I'll show you guys kind of the setup and what my day will be like. So let's go fight some Miami traffic. I'm sorry, I just had to say this. This must be a Miami thing, but it's a first for me. The first time ever saw an iguana as roadkill, which is sad. I'm sorry for the iguana, but once I realized it was an iguana, I had to laugh. So I just wanted to share that moment with you guys.
I'm at Carillon Wellness Resort here in Miami Beach. It's a really nice resort with a very nice spa. I spent a little bit of time in the spa, then I came down here to the lounge pool area, got myself a drink and a coconut, and ordered some food, which it comes delivered in this really nice bag that you get to keep. And I got a salmon pita, which this was so good. I really enjoyed it. I actually took a little nap, of course, by the pool. And then I went and checked out the beach, which was a beautiful area. It wasn't very far from the pool. And here, your day pass includes rental of one of these lounge chairs with a umbrella, so you can kind of lay by the beach or the pool, whichever one you prefer. But I went and got a shower and then took off and found this coffee bar on the way to the airport. Very, very cool little spot. I love finding little gems like this along my way when I travel. I got lucky, I just found this place off of Google, but it's the exact type of place that I really like, something a little eclectic and really good food, which this pizza, oh my god, it was so good. This was literally my favorite meal of the entire trip that I took. Also, that tea was very good. After dinner, I headed back to the airport to return my rental car and get on my flight back to Columbus.
So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I just made it to my hotel in Columbus. I usually stay at Spring Hill Suites. I have a specific one that I like, but this one was a little bit cheaper, so I booked this one instead. Probably won't stay here again. I'll show you guys the bathroom. It's pretty outdated and a little dirty. I don't know if it's dirty or if it's just stained because it's old. I don't know. It's too late for me to even care. The bed is clean. The sheets are clean. Checked for bed bugs. We're all good. I'm just going to get some rest and then I get to drive home tomorrow. So good morning. I've rested. I'm about to leave the hotel. I think I was a little harsh last night. It was also 1 o'clock in the morning and everything looks different in the dark, but I'm not going to say not to come to this hotel because it actually isn't that bad. Yeah, by the way, I wanted to mention, of course I'm in the same hoodie because I only brought one hoodie with me, but the cool thing about this hoodie is, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Explore Kindly. This is the Scholler family's merch. I've been wearing this hoodie as I travel, so people may ask me about it. I'll show you guys a picture of the back because it's really cute with the mountains. But I'll leave a link in case you guys want one. It's really comfortable. It's really soft. It's really nice on the plane, so I've been traveling with it a lot. I'm about to go find me something to eat for brunch. I mean, it's like noon, I think, at this point. Yeah, it's 11:56. So I'll find some brunch and then head home. And then I'll see the dogs and I'll give you guys a final update. Hi, babies. Hi. You need a haircut. Where's the old lady? So I've made it home. The cats and the dogs are happy to see me. I'm very happy to see them. Thank you guys so much for coming with me on this vlog. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Next week, I'll actually have a review of both the cruise ship, the cruise port, all the food that I had, a review of the entertainment, and kind of everything that went with the cruise. Also, I will be going over the budget for how much I spent on this trip, if that's something that interests you. So look for that next week, and until then, have a good one, and thank you. I'll see you all next week.